Hey everybody, Paul Fortey here for a Seat Apart Real Reviews. On this week's show, we're going to review the movie Clash of the Titans. This is directed by Louis Leterrier, and if I were in charge of Hollywood, this would be the last thing he ever did. It's an awful, awful remake of a classic movie. Of course, the original movie, Clash of the Titans, back in 1981, was directed by Desmond Davis and starred, amongst others, a very young Harry Hamlin, Sir Laurence Olivier, and it was so long ago we don't even know if he was a Sir back then, and Burgess Meredith. I didn't realize that that's who that was either. Mickey from the Rocky movies. Rock! But I bet one of these two guys is gonna love it, if not both of them. So up first, we're gonna let Matty W. Kelley tell us what he thought about the awful remake of a classic film, Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. I'm gonna have to tell you folks, I do not agree with Paul Frederick Fortey on this, because this movie was friggin' awesome! I loved it. I thought it was true to the original, which the original was friggin' great too. 1981, loved it. This movie made me want to go back and see it again, it was that good. Great actors in it. Let me tell you, one of my favorite actors, he was in Star Wars Phantom Menace. Liam Neeson, great actor. He was also in Taken, killer flick. He was great in this film. Another great actor, Sam Worthington, Avatar, Terminator Salvation. I mean, you can't go wrong with the actors in this film, including another man named Ralph Fiennes. The story was great. There was only one little problem with it. They only had one little bit part for Bobo, the metal owl. He was only in it for 1 second, and they kicked him aside. I was kind of a little bummed out about that, but the story is great. The special effects are very good. I'm not going to say they were the best ever, but they were very good. This movie is worth seeing. Paul Fortey is wrong on this. Probably everyone else on the planet is wrong with this. Great flick. Get out and see it. Back to you, Paul Frederick Fortey.
Thank you, Matty, for that terrible review of a terrible movie that you absolutely loved. Never cease to amaze me, kid. Anyway, let's hear what somebody with half a brain has to say about this. X-Man, talk to me about Clash of the Titans, please.
Clash of the Titans. Boy, I was 5 years old when this came out, and let me tell you, this is one of the first movies I remember as a kid, so I was extremely excited for this one to come out. First of all, I want to tell you real quick that they made this movie 3D. I did not go to see it in 3D because I'm tired of these 3D movies. Enough's enough. Yeah. Those glasses are too much. But anyways, this movie was fantastic. The acting was phenomenal, like my brother said. I also wanted to make a note that they didn't clap like this, like they did in the original. That was one of the only things I noticed that was a little different. I saw it with one of my big producer friends, Neil Flaherty, and he told me that this movie was rushed in production. I'm not sure if it was or it wasn't, but I'll tell you what, it was phenomenal. Great stuff, Clash of the Titans. Coming back to you, Paul Frederick Fortey.
Oh my God, 0 for 2. Anyway, listen, one of my favorite things is of all the different comparisons that you could make for the old film, which was fantastic, by the way, I don't know if I said that already, was that the only observation that you walked away with was how they clapped like this. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, and Bobo. Fantastic, I love it. Anyway, I also liked how you snuck in a little shout out to Neil Flaherty. Hello, Neil, if you're watching. And we got it from a good Hollywood inside source that they were trying to beat the Prince of Persia out for this one. That's why it was rushed in production. But thank you for that heads up, Colin. Excellent work as always. You are the Kelley brother that knows what's up.
You don't know too much.
So without further ado, that's it. We're off. A Seat Apart Real Reviews. Check us out on the web. You know how to find us.